There's you, Takazani, hello and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo Mosore, and I am your host, Gogo Mosore, giving you tips on everything that has everything to do with being a traditional healer, having a calling, and appeasing the ancestors. So if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe to it, turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post anything new, and leave a comment on the comment section so we can all have a one-on-one dialogue based on everything we're going to be talking about, okay? And if you're interested in booking for a consultation or a dream translation, do call or WhatsApp me on the number 0655051216, and as usual, I'm going to leave the number on the screen for the entire video, okay? So without wasting any time, today's topic is spiritual blockages and how to clear them. I know the first question everyone's going to be asking me is, what's a spiritual blockage and how do I know when I'm blocked? Okay, so here it is. A spiritual blockage is anything that can create resistance of self-growth and awareness. Anything that can stop you, or any boundary that can be set to stop you from actually achieving your goals, succeeding in life and doing what it is that you set out to do at the end of the day. So we have different causes of spiritual blockages. First one being blockages that can be caused by you as a person, okay? This is called a karmic blockage, whereby you do something really bad to someone, or you say something really awful to someone, and you end up cursing yourself in the terms of what goes around comes around. Karma comes back to bite you, and when that happens, you find that you're unable to succeed in life, you're unable to do what it is that you want to do. And if you're a very successful person, life and karma actually brings you down, okay? So this is a very serious thing whereby I feel like people need to pay attention to what it is that they do to others and what it is that they say. Being wicked doesn't pay off, and at the end of the day, you actually pay a lot. You actually block yourself as a person. You're unable to actually do the things that you want to do. You're unable to succeed, to achieve certain goals because of the bad deeds that you make at the end of the day, okay? So number two is blockages that are passed down from generation to generation. This is usually referred to as a generational family curse, né? So what's the deal with this one? The deal is you find something happened in your family lineage a long time ago, and this thing continues to affect every single child who is born in that single generation, in that family, okay, in that lineage. So you find out if, for example, you have a bad karma of all the sons actually going to jail at a certain age, you find that actually happens to every single person, and this blockage continues regardless of what it is that you do, whereby you need cleansing. But we're gonna go into that later when we actually look at how to clear these blockages, okay? So number three, they can be caused by angels or spiritual guides when they want you to do something, or when they feel like what it is that you are doing is not good enough for you, okay? So angels and ancestors, as I like to call them, can actually block a person because, well, first of all, for example, with us people with spiritual callings, you find out we are blocked by our ancestors simply because they want us to do something in life. They want us to do something for them. They want us to initiate. They want us to actually do what it is that they did when they were alive, and us not paying attention to them actually forces them to actually block us. It is not them being malicious in any way. It's just them trying to get our attention. And number two, it's when they feel like, you know what? Yeah, that's a really good price, but we want you to get something better. So hence they block you from getting one thing because they have something better waiting for you in the near future. And if you get this first thing, you will not be able to get the other. So like I said, their reasons are not malicious. They're actually helping us in a way. It's a very good okay, no blockage is good, I know that, but its reasons are reasonable, okay, if I say so myself. Number four, Number 4 is the blockage that is put on you by other people. This can be due to jealousy, envy, being malicious. Like, people have their own motives for doing a lot of things, and they can actually put blockage on you in your life because they have seen what it is that you have in the future. They have seen the success. They have seen all the beautiful things that you are going to get at the end of the day, and people don't like that. People don't want that. People want to succeed on their own, which is, it sucks, but it's true. People are like that. So they can actually bewitch you in a sense. They can actually bewitch you in a way to actually block you. Also, a lot of bad things, and you don't know why these things are happening to me because, I'm a good person, I'm sweet, I don't hurt anybody, but all these awful things are happening due to the fact that people are just being jealous and they don't want you succeeding. And another thing that can be blockage put by other people is word of mouth. People, like, let's say maybe a friend, you and a friend get into it, you have a fight or an argument, and this person says you will never amount to anything in life. That's usually what is said by teachers in school. I don't like that, by the way. It's not cool. Okay, let me stop complaining. But yeah, where they tell you that you're not gonna amount to anything in life, and as much as that is just a word, that is just somebody saying it. The thing with what people say is the tongue is a very powerful tool, whereby it can actually curse a person at the end of the day. What you say to the next person can actually cause them, can actually affect their future. What is said to you can affect your future. Okay, so the last but not least, blockages which are put onto you by yourself. Okay, these are self blockage. They are not karmic blockages. They are self blockages. This is when you use words to actually attract negative energy towards you. For example, you do not give yourself the esteem that you deserve. You don't believe in your truth. You don't believe in yourself. You are fearful of your success. For example, like, you're in school, you're going to graduate, you're there thinking, yeah, I'm going to graduate, but I might not even get a job. That is you cursing yourself. That is you actually, like, putting bad juju on yourself. Don't do that. That's actually the worst thing anyone can ever do to themselves. Like, you have to believe in yourself. You have to speak positively about yourself and your successes and your achievements and everything it is that you're actually focusing on in life. You speak positively about it and you will get positive results. You're putting a blind eye on your gifts. Like, for example, you're an amazing writer, but for some reason you feel like, you know what, I can write this thing, but nobody's gonna listen. Okay, you know what? People are not going to read your stuff if you're going to be negative about it. Stop putting negative juju on yourself, okay? That is wrong on another level. It's actually, I feel like it's one of the worst blockage anyone can actually have, because this is something you're putting onto yourself. No one else is doing it to you, not your ancestors, not your haters, not karma. It's just you being negative, and hence you are affecting your personal growth at the end of the day. Okay, so that thing needs to end. Né? So now we're gonna look at how to clear these blockages. Okay, so I think I have like about 5 ways to clear these blockages. Number 1, learn to let go. Okay, so when I'm talking about learn to let go, I mean, we all have traumatic experiences in life. There's always something that affected us emotionally. It could be while growing up, it could be while you're an adult, it could be anything. Learn to let go, learn to heal, learn to allow life to happen. Understand, okay, these things happen to people. Bad things happen to good people all the time. Né? And the minute you actually let go of all these bad things that happened to you in the past and allow yourself to actually heal and attract positive energy. That is a good way to actually unblock yourself when you are blocked spiritually, letting go of your past and everything that hurt you, everything that affected you, everything that was traumatizing. It is not worth it. It is not worth stressing over. It is not worth your happiness and your success at the end of the day. Number 2, meditation. I love meditating. It's man, it's a beautiful thing. Like, actually meditating, like, the thing about meditation is you get to relax. You get to be with yourself, find yourself, be alone in your own comfort zone, and just, give yourself the love that you need. Give yourself that self-love that is needed. Okay, so in a way, meditating can also help you relieve yourself from being stressed out, from stress, from depression. And it's very essential when you're trying to unblock yourself, be it because of other people, or because of what you've said to yourself, or because of what has happened. Being able to meditate and relax yourself and relieve yourself from all this depression, all this stress, actually goes a long way in terms of actually relieving you of this bad juju, this blockage, this negativity around you. And another thing about meditating is that you actually attract your ancestors when doing it. You're actually able to actually see more when you meditate often, when you call upon the good spirits, the wonderful spirits, the kind spirits that actually follow you around, being able to communicate with them by relaxing and let's say diving in another realm in the process. Okay, so meditating is actually one of my my favorite. And another thing, it actually helps with your self-esteem. It actually relieves you from this whole thing, doubting yourself, doubting your capability, doubting everything that it is that you can do in life in general. So meditating can actually help you in terms of when you're actually negative, usually, like, when you usually say things like, nah, I can't do that, nah, I'll not succeed, which was the last cause I actually pointed out back there, self-blocking. Meditating can actually help you in terms of self-blocking, because you're gonna relieve yourself from doubting yourself and being negative all the time towards everything you're doing, towards everything you're saying, and it's gonna go a long way. Number 3, talking to your gods, talking to the ancestors, talking to the great people, okay? So talking to your ancestors is very important. It's very important. It's very important to kneel down and pray. Everything you can do to actually talk to your ancestors and your angels and your guides, anything to actually have them communicate with you. For example, if, like I said, you're being blocked by them, it's a way of actually getting clarity as to why you're being blocked, first of all. Number 2, actually, let's say bargaining with them, like, okay, fine, I understand that you want this type of thing, but can I just do this and do that a bit later? They listen, they communicate. So talking to your ancestors can actually help you unblock blockages, can actually help you clear blockages, even blockages from other people. Let's say, for example, somebody blocked you. Talking to your ancestors, having them come and help you is actually a good way to actually unblock yourself as a person. So it's very important to actually kneel down and pray. It's very important to pass out, to talk to your ancestors. It's actually one of the most powerful tools that you can actually use when you're trying to unblock yourself. And last but not least, oh no, it's not the last one, number 4, get a cleansing. Okay, a cleansing can come in a lot of ways. You can take a bath, food, or all those things, but it's actually something that is done under close invigilation of a traditional healer or a prophet or any spiritually gifted person who actually helps people. It is very important to get cleansed from the inside out, so you get rid of karmic blockages from the lifeline, blockages from generation to generation, all those kind of blockages. Whatever blockage that you may have, getting a cleansing actually helps remove it. Okay, you can actually get the right cleansing when you actually go to the right person and find out, like, they understand what it is that you're going through, and they see what it is that you need in life. So a cleansing is by far one of my favorites. I usually get a cleansing like now and then. And number 5, the last one, seeking for forgiveness for your wrongdoings. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, one of the many causes of blockages is karma. Okay, it's what you did to other people. It's that juju, like that what goes around comes around scenario. You do something bad to someone and it comes right back to bite you. Asking for forgiveness actually helps you as a person. Okay, I know like asking for forgiveness is very hard for everyone, and it's something that we usually avoid doing, but the minute you actually ask for forgiveness, you actually remove all these blockages, all these karmic blockages from you, and you get to move on. You get to succeed in life. You know, it doesn't matter how big the situation was or how small it was. When you've done something wrong, you ask for forgiveness and you open yourself in life. So it's very important. So those are the ways in which you actually unblock blockages. I hope that was very useful. I hope it helped a lot of people, and I hope we get to remove all the negative things, all the negative energy, all the blockages, and continue to actually strive in life and succeed in life and focus on our goals, you know, because that is actually what we need in life. We need to achieve, we need to do our utmost best at the end of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I hope you guys learned a lot from this session. Like I said, if you're interested in consultation or dream translation, you can call me on the number 0655 051216. And if you have not liked or subscribed to my channel yet, please do, and turn on the notification bell. I'm going to be posting a lot now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.